It's a universal issue. When you step back and look at it, almost 70% of the US buildings were built before the year 2000. So that means that many are constantly in need of repair, upgrade, some sort of system input. So there's a lot of work that can be done. There's a lot of opportunity, again, across all industries.
Yeah, and to that point, Brent, one of the things Grainger did is we surveyed over 1,000 businesses to ask for feedback on that. And what we learned from folks was really they break the facility down into two chunks.
They look at the building systems, which is the things we don't see, which are behind the walls. It's the HVAC units, it's your electrical wiring, it's your plumbing, and it's your lighting.
The other section they look at is what's the building structure. So that's things like the roofs, the floors, the walls, the actual outside of the building, which includes the exterior and the grounds that go around it.
One of the biggest pressures they have to solve is around costs. We know that building maintenance costs continue to go up. There's a maintenance backlog that continues to be there, and budgets get tighter each and every year. One of their biggest pressures is really figuring out how to get more out of their building with less.
So something breaks, they go in and do repairs. They need parts for that. Those parts may be discontinued, they may not be made anymore, and they're faced with a critical decision. And that decision is, do you replace the entire system, or do you replace like a subcomponent to that system? Either way, the challenge that they always are gonna face is making that older system and that newer system integrate and talk to each other so that they work together to ensure the building's running. Another challenge that they face is making sure that they stay current with ever evolving and changing codes, whether that code is a regulation from OSHA or ADA or EPA or even your local municipality or building codes. Those things are constantly changing, and it's their job to make sure that they stay current with it. Yeah, there's 4 key areas where they tend to spend their time. The first one is actually on upgrades with their HVAC and their lighting systems. To your point earlier, drives right to the bottom line in cost savings for the organization. The second one is about electrical systems and ensuring that as codes and regulations change, whether they're local, municipality, state, whatever they may be, that they're staying aligned with that. The third one is the building shell itself. It's the exterior of the facility. It's looking for pooling water, leaks on roofs, areas where pests can get into the facility. And then the fourth one is actually full-out plumbing changes to address the ongoing maintenance issues that happen when plumbing isn't working right in the facility.
We actually found from customers that it's about a 50-50 split. It's really determined by the work that needs to be done. And we have a lot of customers that have in-house resources with the technical expertise to do those things themselves. But we also find that based on the project, whether it be compliance issues or regulatory issues, they feel more comfortable having a third-party resource. And the key thing to understand here is that with Grainger as a value partner, you don't have to do it alone. We have a resource network of over 300 specialists that are specialized and focused around doing this type of work, partnering with our customers.
Download the report and get the full story on how to develop a preventative maintenance program for your aging building.